Okay, continue with the video. I'm sorry I'm having to do this in so many parts, but this is you're limited to the amount of time that you do this. But as you can see, I've been cutting on the face. I've cut two strips down the face and removed the wood from it. And as you can see that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just make the mouth here. I just draw a line across there. And I'm going to take and I'm going to cut over like this. And then I'm going to start removing the wood from the mouth itself. You come up like this and sort of bring it down like this. And there we go. There you go. You see? I'm just sort of cutting that right there, and you've got a mouth right there. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to sort of make the chin. I'm going to have to bring this down like this to form the chin underneath and the lower lip. So this is what I'm doing right here, in other words. And let me cut a little bit, remove a little bit of this here, and a little bit of this here. There you go. Now you see you've got your mouth, you've got your chin, and I'm going to round this off just a little bit right in here, but you've got your lower lip right in here, which I'm going to cut a little bit more, sort of get accent it on both sides. And you've got your lower lip right there. Okay. Now, as I've told you, I'm going to draw the hairline down here. See what I'm doing? I'm drawing this like this. And what this is going to be is this is going to be where the ear and the sideburns of the figure is going to come. Now, what I've done, I've drawn this figure, and then I'm going to draw the ears right in here. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to cut a line, and I'm making the sideburns so that I can make the ears stand in a little bit. And then to make the ears, I'm going to cut like this, sort of in a triangular shape, and remove the wood on the outside of the ears. Just like that. See what I'm doing? Now that may look like a unusually simple way of doing it, but I do, like I said, I do Scandinavian flat plane carving, and it is, like I said, Scandinavian flat plane carving is done strictly with a knife, and so it's made that way. I'm sort of cutting the arms off of that. Now look, see, we're beginning to sort of take shape here on the figure. Remove this right here. I'm going to bring that ear out a little bit, and then I'm going to come in here on the inside of the ear, and I'm going to cut it. See what I'm doing? I'm actually cutting into the ear itself to give it that form and that shape. Okay? If you look to it from the front, then you're beginning to see that the ear is being created, and that's exactly how that I create the ear. See, it's not a big fancy thing, but it's done with a series of straight cuts. Then I come across here, and you see you have your ear and your sideburn. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here that I'm going to do. Try to make them as as easy as possible. I sort of measure that and come across here, while I'm going to be removing this wood in here, which would be the back of the hair. I come up here and I cut this down like this, and that helps me bring out the ear itself from the sideburn. Now I'm going to sort of cut the outside of the inner ear right in here. Now this where you really have to be careful in carving, because you get into some areas in here that are very close to your fingers, and you want to be careful. A lot of people have always asked me, have you ever cut yourself? Well, yeah, I've cut myself, but it has never been bad. It has never been so bad that I've had to go have stitches or been in the hospital. It's because I'm very, very careful, and not that I say it could not happen one day, but it has not happened. And to me, I know carvers who it has happened to, who've had to have stitches and in such a way, and it's not a pleasant thing. But one of the things I always do is I never carve. Whenever I'm carving, I'm always keeping my eyes on the knife. I never take my eyes off of the knife itself, and I'm always trying to control the knife better if I possibly can. So I don't take, you can see I don't take a lot of long cuts when I'm working with the knife. As you can see, it's slowly working down on this side as well. And we're going to cut into here so we divide the face from the, see? And you see, now it's starting to take shape, you see. The ears, the nose, and the hair. So as you see, if you look at the figure itself, you're really, let me kind of bring this down a little bit on the face, it's starting to take shape. The whole figure itself is starting to look like something. And so from just that rounded piece, you see, we have here, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper with this